Welcome back to the channel. It's Totally Cody here, back with another TV show reaction, and today we are going to be finishing Young Sheldon. Gotta say, it took us, what, a year to finish this show, and it's finally come to an end. I'm gonna miss it. I really am. The last episode was a pretty emotional episode. The one thing we've been waiting to happen the entire show. George, unfortunately, passed away. I didn't watch any trailers for this final episode, so I don't know like what all is going to be happening in this. I'm assuming they're going to have like a giant funeral and everything for him, and kind of have a send-off, and in a way kind of finish off Sheldon's journey into going to graduate school at Caltech. So can't wait to see it. I really can't. I think it's gonna be great. I will say this though, this show as a whole has been so much different than what we were used to with Big Bang Theory, with there not being any laugh tracks or anything like that. It was just all up to interpretation, what you think is funny in a way, like without any live audience or anything like that. A lot of emotional moments in the show too. But I will say this, Big Bang Theory is still the better show. But I am excited to check out the Georgie and Mandy one that's coming out, I believe at the end of the year. I think in August or something like that. Maybe October, I think it was. But I'm excited for that too. So I'm going to be watching that one as well on the channel, so that we can go ahead and keep on going with the trend of it all, you know? And hopefully that one will be great, because literally Georgie's actor is phenomenal, and so is Mandy's. So I'm excited to actually watch them do their thing on their own and see where everybody else ends up falling in. So hope you guys enjoy this reaction. If you'd like to watch my full-length reaction to Young Sheldon on my Patreon, go ahead and check for the link down in the description of this video, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me, and now it's time to sit back, relax, and watch a TV show together. Let's go ahead and finish Young Sheldon.
I wasn't always as emotionally intelligent as I am today. For example, when my father died, I was flummoxed by all the different ways people expressed grief. My mother threw herself into religion. My Meemaw turned to a different kind of spirit. My brother tried to express their grief with food.
I made you a casserole. I made you a casserole.
I made you a casserole.
I bought you a casserole.
And of course, I thought about Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
I have been, and always shall be, and prosper.
What are you doing?
Thinking about Star Trek.
What is wrong with you? Our dad just died.
And some people express their grief by lashing out.
Did George... 4 o'clock? Dad, wait.
Yeah?
I have been and always shall be your friend.
Live long and prosper.
In his own way, that's great.
Dad, wait.
Yeah?
Bye.
Bye, son.
Shelley?
It's okay. It's healthy for everyone to let their feelings out.
Oh, shut up, Jeff.
Missy!
Wow.
Go to your room.
Oh boy.
How about I just go?
Guys, you gotta let her breathe. Let her take her time.
Now, which of you might...
See y'all later.
4 o'clock? Dad, wait.
They're really gonna
Yeah?
keep doing this to us.
I love you.
I love you too, son.
He's literally never said that to him. At least I don't think he has.
What the hell are you doing?
You don't sit in that chair.
Sitting?
Not there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that chair is sacred ground now.
You're okay?
That's my spot.
Oh, sorry.
Poor Dale.
Have a seat.
I don't want to sit there. That's just my spot.
If there's anything that you or the kids need, I'm here for y'all.
Oh, Wayne.
I mean it. Anything that you need.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You doing okay?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about me.
Sorry, it's not funny, but it is.
Okay. Let me get you a tissue.
Okay.
I mean, Wayne was his best friend.
Hungry? We've got lots of food.
Yeah, they got so much casserole for days. Like,
Hope you like casserole.
I do like casserole.
Eventually, I realized there was a better way to deal with grief. Avoid it completely.
no.
Sheldon,
Oh, hello.
I just wanted to tell you how sorry.
No, thank you.
George Cooper?
Yes, ma'am.
Looks a little big for you.
It's my dad's.
Nice of you to pick it up for him. That'll be $8.
What you doing?
Trying to write my speech for the funeral.
Not easy, is it?
No. Where's Dale?
Oh, he was wandering around afraid to sit anywhere, so I sent him home.
I can't help feeling like something's wrong with me.
What are you talking about?
I know it doesn't make sense, but I am mad at him for leaving me.
Yeah, I get that.
You do?
Everybody handles grief
I
differently.
was mad at your daddy when he passed.
How did you get over it?
Time. And Dale helps. Don't tell him, please.
I'm happy you found each other.
Yeah?
Can I go with you?
Sure. Maybe we could play some of them card games you love on the way.
I'd like that.
He was such a great dad. He really was.
Mary,
Oh, here we go.
Come on, let's get you some Kleenex.
Missy, if you want a minute with Dad before they close the casket, now's the time.
Here, let me help you with that. Okay.
Their first date to Red Lobster.
Moly.
It's good, huh?
Unbelievable.
I'll leave you to it.
No, sit with me.
It's okay.
Thank you for that. Thank you for everything.
You don't need to worry. I've got everything under control.
He's got it all. He really does. He's such a good character.
They're gonna close the casket if you want to say goodbye to your dad. You really didn't want to take that family portrait, did you? See you later.
When I quit the football team, I thought my dad was gonna kill me. Got my girlfriend pregnant. I was sure he was gonna kill me. But as you can see, he didn't. No matter what I did, he always had my back.
I met George in high school. Well, I was in high school. He was an older man with a motorcycle. I'd like to tell you he caught my eye, but actually it was the motorcycle. Do this. I am so angry. George and I had our ups and downs, but we were finally in such a good place. He left all of us. How could you do that? I am so mad at him. I'm mad at God.
Go up there.
I'm mad
Go.
at myself for not trying harder while he was here. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, Jeff. Could you? I know this is hard for everyone. It's certainly hard for me. But no one upset with George's passing than the Lone Star Beer Company. That flag is at half-mast. On the other hand, there's a lot of cows out there that are breathing a sigh of relief as the king of brisket has put down his fork and ridden off into the sunset.
king of brisket, and to think that she's the one that gave him the recipe.
I'll tell you something that
Because I love him.
kind of kept to myself, but over the years, he's surely earned my respect. He was a good man, and I will always be proud to call him my son.
Oh my god, dude. Come on, Wayne.
Okay.
Yeah, you tried.
What? Wayne.
Kelly?
I've been thinking a lot about the last moments I had with my dad. It was morning and he was leaving for work. He said, "See y'all later." And I said nothing. I regret that. I could have said bye or asked him for a ride or told him that I loved him, but I didn't. I barely noticed he left. So many times that I didn't notice my father. I hope he knew how much I loved him.
I wish I could
He
tell
did.
you I said all those things,
You didn't say any of that.
but I didn't.
Shelley?
For a long time, I focused on my father's shortcomings. Now that I'm his age, I didn't say it at his funeral, but I can say it now. I loved my father. I will miss him forever.
Here's to George. A loving father to us all. He really was.
Finish up. We got to get to church.
We already went Wednesday and Thursday.
Is that enough?
Jesus died for you. He didn't ask if that was enough.
That was
Please
a good
let
one.
us come live with you.
Just give her some time. She'll settle down.
Do we really have to go?
Yes, you really have to go.
Even as a child.
Oh boy.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh boy.
Don't read
It's
over my
Amy.
shoulder.
She's
Well, are
back.
you writing your memoir or a fantasy novel?
For your information, the word memoir comes from memory, and these memories are mine.
And
That's
since
what
when
this
do you go
is.
out of your way to make other people happy?
And forever to dilate. And I'd already made my contribution to the project, which, need I remind you, was on your birthday.
Yeah, so he didn't change
I
it
would
all.
love
Got
to
it.
dissect your brain to see which part is missing.
Or you'll find an all-new structure no one's ever seen before, an evolutionary leap forward.
Don't
No.
push me, I have a bone saw.
All these years and the passion is still there.
Sheldon, what are you
It's my new
doing?
laptop. Dr. Sturgis and Dr. Linkletter gave it to me as a graduation gift.
Why is it here?
It's a laptop. This is where my lap is.
Does it have games on it?
Solitaire with Minesweeper.
Let me try.
No.
The fact that they are getting along though, that was
Coopers?
great.
Does that seem appropriate for church?
It's a miracle of technology. Luddites, this is a portable computer.
What a mischievous imp I was.
We should start getting ready.
Oh, hold
Oh, it's a nice
see
house
something
that they moved to.
Is it you starting to get ready for your son's hockey game? Because that would be neat.
Oh, I'm not going to that. But check this out.
Why are you
My
not
first
going to that?
laptop from 19. Want to see that?
Because Leonard is your son and he is one of those
Oh,
children.
it's Leonard.
This is why I wanted to wait until cloning was possible, because the old-fashioned way got us a hockey player.
Get dressed.
But I'm busy.
Well, I am leaving in an hour and you are coming with me.
Yeah, Amy
Stop it,
told
are
you.
not sick.
You're not that kind of doctor. You don't know.
Why is there still a placemat there?
It's your father's seat.
But he's not here.
He's here
Sheldon.
in spirit.
No, he's not.
Shut up, Sheldon.
If you really want to cheer me up, help convince your brother and sister to get baptized.
I already told him I did it.
You treated it like it was a joke. Everyone in this family is treating it like it's a joke, and it's not.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
You gotta excuse her for that though. She just lost her husband, dude. Like, I know it's your father, but you gotta give her space.
Meemaw, it's Georgie. I'm worried about Mom.
This is rough, because it's like every single one of them has to deal with their stuff in their own way.
Hey, what you doing?
Packing my things for California.
Sheldon, if you don't believe in baptism, what's the harm?
The harm? You're asking me to get in a big tub of unchlorinated human filth.
Peg cleans it.
Does she?
Peg says she cleans it. And if that is what is stopping you, I will personally scrub it out.
Mother, I can't be a hypocrite. This ritual is just superstitious nonsense to make you feel better.
And you taking all your things to college isn't just to make you feel better? That mean you'll get baptized?
I gazed lovingly at her. I thought about how much she had been through and how much this would mean to her. And then I said,
no.
Not a chance, lady.
Of course he
Pulitzer.
did.
I thought you were taking a shower.
What are you wearing?
It's a hockey jersey.
It's
Here,
the hockey
I got you
stuff.
I'm not wearing this silly thing.
When I first met you, you bought all of your shirts from a comic book store.
And I'd still be wearing them if they hadn't mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Sheldon, I know you're not a fan of sports, but it would mean so much. Sheldon, it is not a hobby.
The end of discussion.
Do not tell...
I see nothing's changed.
March your cute behind upstairs and get in that shower.
Fine.
She wears the pants of the family, dude.
But that
You
doesn't
can't
mean
say
I'm
no.
going.
It doesn't mean
It
you're
means
not.
I value good hygiene.
I'm worried about him.
He's worried about you. I'm worried about you.
Me?
We all are.
I'm doing fine.
No, you're
Jesus
not.
is helping me through.
I don't question that. But I do question why you're not spending more time with your son, who's leaving in a few days, and your daughter, who may be leaving as we speak.
She's doing okay.
She's not. You just don't know that because you're spending all your time praying.
I'm praying for them.
Mary, they
You need to
don't
be there
need
for
your
your kids.
prayers. They need their mother.
Yeah.
And I need to know that their souls are saved.
Oh, I should have brought more beer. Talk to your mom about this baptism thing.
You got us out of it?
No, you need to do it.
But it's against my well-established atheism.
It's not about you. Your mom needs this.
You can't make me.
You're right, I can't. But I'm watching my daughter fall apart right now. So I'm just asking for 20 minutes of your time, please.
Fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now our next baptism is for Sheldon Lee Cooper, our soon-to-be brother in Christ. And personally, this is a big get for me. Sheldon, we're ready for you.
Oh my god. Not the rubber boots. Oh my god.
What's important is he's here.
Oh my.
What are you doing?
You never told me you were baptized.
Yes, and I got a pretty nasty ear infection from my troubles.
And you went through with it just to please your mother.
Well, she may not have understood me or the things I cared about, but she did everything she could for me. Like that was the ultimate gift.
Hey, smartest man in the world. I brought you to the water. Take a freaking sip.
You're drawing a parallel.
Yes. And by the way, your daughter wants to take acting classes.
I told you we never
like
should
Penny.
have let Penny babysit.
You gotta
Eventually,
love it.
my mom sold the house. My dad's chair was gone, where we ate together. But I can still remember it exactly the way it was the day I left for Caltech.
Hey. What are you doing?
Taking it all in one last time, so I remember it when I'm older.
You gonna remember me?
I have an eidetic memory. I have no choice.
Ha.
You lost?
No. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
All right, so that was the ending of Young Sheldon, the entire series, and I gotta say, very great show. The way they ended it was perfect. I don't know. It kind of feels empty now, in a way. Like, now I have to find something to fill that, because that show, it was a great show. I don't know if you can hear that, but my dog is snoring. No, I thought it was a very good ending. The season 7 started off on a slow note, but it did end pretty powerfully, especially with those the last 6 episodes, I would say. It's gotten pretty increasingly great. Wish they would have made it a complete season where they made it full 22 episodes or something, but you know what? They ended it perfectly, and I couldn't ask for anything more. As a fan of this show and as a fan of this universe that they're in, I think that the spinoff is going to be great with Georgie and Mandy, and they really did great with, you know, honoring George's memory for the entirety of the show. And I'm glad that they didn't change that, because they changed a lot in this show from things that were established in Big Bang Theory, and I'm just glad that there are certain things that they didn't change. And George's passing was definitely one of the biggest ones that we'd all been anticipating since the show began. We didn't know when it was going to come. But I'm glad that they waited till the end of the show to do it, because it got us to really know George and, you know, get to know what kind of father he really was, even though Sheldon portrayed him as a bad guy a little bit in his, you know, in Big Bang Theory. We realized that that's not exactly how it went down, and there's always multiple sides to every story. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you'd like to watch my full-length reaction to all of Young Sheldon on my Patreon, go ahead and check for the link down in the description of this video, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Remember, everybody, stay totally terrific. Bye.